Well, our next game here on the mountain is UNLV at New Mexico. And not only is it senior night for the Lobos, it's the last home stand for Coach Richie McKay. So there should be plenty of emotion at the pit.
I expect a pretty intense atmosphere. Senior night, it's going to be a great opportunity for the seniors to get their last opportunity in the pit, and we're all going to want to play for them and the coaches who are going to be leaving next season. So we're going to want to come out hard. This is Coach's last game in the pit, so we're really motivated for this game.
I mean, I love Kellen and AJ and what they've done for us, but I haven't really thought about it until Mark asked yesterday, and I've got good memories of the pit, and we won a lot of games there, so I hope we win another one.
Back to Toppert. He's been hot lately, scoring 50 points in his last 3 contests. In that span, he's hitting 58% of his threes. Now, he's not even sure when he'll have a hot shooting night, but when it happens, it's something he enjoys, clearly, as do the fans and his teammates. But again, it's not something he can predict. It's just something he tries his best to do.
Yeah, it's weird like that. You can really tell during warm-ups. When I'm making my shots, most of the time, I come out in the games and making my threes as well. And actually sometimes when I'm missing in warm-ups, then I come out and I can't miss during the game. So it's kind of varies that way.
As far as the cream of the crop, when talking threes, Sean Green in Utah shoots 55% from Treyville, so we'd say he's the honorary mayor. Austin Ains follows him with 49% from the arc. And then that man that you just heard from, Chad Toppert, just a little bit shy of that number 3 spot, like 0.3%. And that's from three-point range, so he's doing pretty good.
Moving for the 20,000. Hey, spread O. Logo, spread it out. Cuts, penetrate, kick out. Number 2, Toppert, over top. He's one of the best three-point shooters. He cranks it back. He shoots 49% from Treyville. And then, of course, pit power. They're still 13-4 at home. UNLV, danger game. New Mexico's waiting in the wings, and they're very tough at home. Could be a major upset. UNLV's going to have to play well.
And let's take a look at the Sinclair starting lineup. Sinclair, as American as it gets. The regular starting lineup out there for the Running Rebels of UNLV. Adams, Kruger, Ume White, and Asenge in the post. For Richie McKay's New Mexico Lobos, it is senior night, so Kellen Walter and Aaron Johnson both get a start.
Well, that's appropriate. And again, I think that if for any reason you can garner up some motivation, do it.
Well, New Mexico controls the opening tap. Danridge with it, off to Toppert. Toppert has started now the last 10 games. Both his parents played here. Johnson to Danridge. Lobos trying to get the first basket of the game. The pull-up is off the mark. Toppert gets the rebound. And a fresh shot clock for the Lobos on their first possession. Walter for 3. Got it!
Seems appropriate since we featured him at the top on senior night.
Right on cue, Kellen Walter knocks it down. Link Adams over to Kruger. Lob inside. Here's Wendell White against Johnson. White turns around, and he can't hit. And the rebound is going to be taken away by Toppert. So New Mexico off to a good start in the first minute of play.
Just hammered down. And UNLV needed that. They were really out of sorts. No rhythm at all offensively.
First basket of the game for the Running Rebels is Loud by Joel Anthony. Now Toppert, very good three-point shooter. Daniel Ferris, the local product from El Dorado High School in Albuquerque. Now Toppert for 3.
193 shots, 167 of them have been threes.
He is 4th in the nation in three-point shooting percentage. Kruger is fouled by Prentice on the way up, trying a 3, and Kevin Kruger will shoot 3. He'll get a chance for 3 free throws at the line. Prentice, first foul of the ball game.
It's interesting to see those faces back to back. The kid's definitely not adopted. He looks like his dad.
And he misses the first one. Kevin Kruger, an 84% free throw shooter. Best he can do is 2 out of 3 now.
He was really smart. He got a little collision just below the waist. And he jerked it just enough to get the foul. Good job by Kruger. Good gamesmanship.
The officials want to pause for a timeout here. They want to see. Well, there's no question his feet are way behind the line, but that's one of the things they're looking at. With 13 points, his first time at the line. 63% free throw shooter. Hits the first one.
I'd say that's pretty clutch for being the first time at the line all night. You have to come up with 6.5 seconds left.
Joel Anthony re-enters the game for UNLV. Michael Ume has a seat. So 6.5 seconds remain. Let's see what Prentice does with his shot.
I'm surprised here that UNLV didn't substitute in all their big men, because obviously the rebound is huge here with 6.5 seconds left.
Prentice tried to get it off the back rim. The intentional miss. Toppert had it blocked by Kruger. UNLV knocks the ball out of bounds. And who's it going to? The officials haven't made a decision, or have they?
Sitting beside him, well, he was busy on the court. He was catching up with UNLV's Kevin Kruger after the game. Take a listen.
You know, one of the things that comes to mind as we're looking at your stat line is particularly impressive, but one thing that stands out to me is the 2 blocks, and especially at the end on Toppert. What was the thinking?
The thinking was just to get a hand up. Toppert's an unbelievable shooter, one of the best in the country, and I had to put a thought into his mind that it's not just going to be a rhythm jumper, and to get a piece of it was lucky.
Lobos lead 9-6. Chad Toppert inbounds to Ryan Kirsten, who comes into the ball game for New Mexico. Kirsten with the ball out near the center circle to Chad Toppert on the right wing. Toppert trying to drive inside. Toppert cut off. Now look, puts it up for 3. Good. Chad Toppert from the right wing for a 3, and the Lobos lead 12-6. Ball into Curtis Eatman. Smith will bring the ball up court, 26-21. Lobos by 5. 3:50 to play in the first half. Jamal Smith goes down the right wing to Aaron Johnson. Johnson will dribble with the ball and now gets it to Chad Toppert. Toppert loses it up, puts it up for 3 and hits. Thought he'd lost it. He picked it up and scored. Chad Toppert with 6 points. Lobos lead 29-21. Ball knocked away up with a Jeffrey Henfield. Henfield bringing the ball up court for New Mexico. Henfield out on the left wing. Now tries to get the screen, will drive right, goes right side, Chad Toppert for 3. Good. Chad Toppert with his third 3 has 9 points in the game. 35-25, Lobos lead. Belgrade, Serbia, 6'5", 195, full court pressure for Utah. Putting the ball in play will be Darren Prentice. Gets it in to J.R. Giddens. Giddens back over to Darren Prentice to Chad Toppert. Toppert drives down court, and he is fouled immediately. So Toppert will go to the free throw line, and the foul will be on Johnny Bryant. And on Bryant, that's his third. Comes with 27.2 seconds left to play in the game in overtime. Lobos leading 82-77. Going to the free throw line will be Chad Toppert for New Mexico. He has 9 points in the game. Toppert comes into this ball game from the free throw line at 63%, 5 out of 8. He's almost that good from three-point line. He got 3 threes in the first half. He's not scored in the second half. Up there to shoot 2 with 27.2 seconds left to play. Toppert at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. On the way in, it's good. 82-77, Lobos lead. Now Sean Green and David Foster check into the ball game. Going out will be Misha Haradojevic. One of those going out. Toppert at the free throw line, ready to put up a second free throw. On the way, it's good. He gets them both. Now Jeffrey Henfield checks in.